Welcome, everyone. My name is Walt Shepard, a business solutions consultant here at Quisitive. Today, I will highlight several notable improvements from Microsoft's 2022 Wave 2 release for Dynamics 365 Business Central. Well, who is Quisitive? Well, for over 30 years, we've been dedicated to helping companies improve performance. Our team of business and technical experts provide superior consulting services and unmatched technology enablement to help companies align resources, empower teams, and exceed organizational objectives. We have about 4,000 clients worldwide with offices in Canada, the United States, the Caribbean, South Africa, the United Kingdom, and India. This release is jam-packed with lots of great improvements, so let us begin. There are several new improvements to enhance your connectivity with OneDrive. The setup guide now detects if the environment has been set up to use the legacy OneDrive or SharePoint integration, and it helps you to switch to newer OneDrive integration. As part of this change, Microsoft is announcing the deprecation of the legacy SharePoint connection setup page and SharePoint integration capabilities. Secondly, the Excel file generated by Business Central is automatically copied to your Business Central folder in OneDrive. It then opens in a new tab so that you can work entirely within the browser. Also now, the Share window in Business Central offers a third option to share links to your Business Central files, along with copying a link to your clipboard or choosing recipients and typing a brief message. The Share window now can open for Outlook Web and automatically include a link to the file in the message body. With this option, you can author the perfect email using all of Outlook's features, including formatted text, adding other attachments, inserting pictures or tables, and adding CC or BCC recipients. Another improvement is when sharing a business document directly from Business Central or using the action to open it in OneDrive. A file with the same name may already exist in OneDrive. In this case, users can now choose to proceed with opening or sharing the file that already exists on OneDrive instead of replacing or overwriting it. Today, Microsoft has improved how we see and use actions in menus. Accessibility has improved with many options accessible underneath a menu, now reflected on the main menu of many cards and forms. Also, some actions require clicking on multiple menus. In 2022 Wave 2, more actions are within reach of one click. Note that Microsoft has also moved related actions together. Related actions are sometimes in different groups. In 2022 Release Wave 2, specific related actions are now grouped better. Also, with the improvements, Microsoft removed most of the duplicate actions. The same action often found in multiple menus in the past now appeared just once in the menus. Do you prefer your actions to be ordered differently? You can make the action bar however you would like it. From the settings menu in the app bar, choose personalize. Then drag and drop the tabs of the action bar to the position you prefer. You can also drag and drop actions within each tab to get the sequence that works best for you. Actions that you don't use can now be hidden to reduce clutter. To make it easier for new users to start with Business Central, Microsoft renamed the account schedules capability to financial reporting, which is more intuitive to most users. Microsoft has also separated the definition of a financial report from the definition of rows and columns, so that it's more apparent that a financial report is a combination of row and column definitions plus additional parameters. This feature will enable your organization to have multiple layouts, like Excel layouts for the same report data set. For example, you could have a layout for a planning meeting, another layout for a mail merge, and a third layout for the board meeting. With the new release, it is now easier to get an overview of the companies and environments you have access to, and to switch contacts rapidly. This is easier than going to My Setup and changing companies. Business Central now matches check entries from the bank based on information from the check ledger. This gives a much higher degree of match confidence than only using information from the bank ledger. The matching rules are also made clearer, and more rules are added to increase matching success rates. The test report has been changed so the general ledger account balance field shows the balance on the real general ledger account at the statement ending balance date. This lets you quickly detect direct postings to the general ledger account. Direct posting to GL accounts often leads to errors in bank reconciliations. The bank statement report also now includes outstanding payments when the bank reconciliation is posted. When you add a GL account to a bank posting group on the bank card, you will get a warning if the general ledger account allows direct posting. This lets you decide whether to turn direct posting on, such as if you need to manage an opening balance. Item variants are a great way to keep your list of items under control, especially if you have many items that are almost identical and vary only in color, for example. Rather than setting up each variant as a separate item, you can set up one item and then specify the various colors as variants of them. With this release wave, administrators can require the users specify the variant in documents and journals for items that have variants. To activate the capability, navigate to the inventory setup page and select the variant mandatory if exists field. You can override this global setting for specific items. This release wave brings you more flexibility on how and when to post item charges. It's easy with the new quantity to handle field in the item charge assignment page. You just set the quantity to handle field to 0, and then you can adjust the value of the quantity to invoice field on the purchase order lines. Just copy the value from the item charge quantity to handle field, and you're done. Now you can post the partial invoice with the item charge allocated to one line, making sure that all cost factors are accounted. Once you're ready to handle the second item, you just update the quantity handle field and post the order. In this release wave, Microsoft extended the item tracking module to cover job planning lines. Users can find the item tracking window action on the job planning lines page and define specific lot, serial, or package numbers at an earlier stage. Item tracking is also a prerequisite for several scenarios, such as inventory picks or planning for specific item tracking. You can specify item tracking only for lines of type budget or both budget and billable. Any specified serial and lot numbers affect only the consumption part of the process and will be transferred to job journal lines, the inventory pick process, and the warehouse pick process. Item tracking will not be transferred to sales invoices. Note that when your administrator runs the update users from Microsoft's 365 process, they can now set up a Business Central query only for users with a valid Business Central license. As a result, the process runs faster. Also, you can set up a Business Central to exchange data in specific tables with data from external files, such as to send and receive electronic documents, or to import and export bank data or other data, such as payroll, currency exchange rates, and item catalogs. In this release wave, Microsoft improved this capability, adding new features and making it easier to work with different data types. Among the improvements is the ability to group by chosen field. Use a key index to sort results and the new transformation types, rounding and field lookup. Well, thank you. This completes the webinar today. Thank you for your time, and please don't hesitate to contact us at updates@quisitive.com to book a free demo and discussion. Thank you.